MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Oakland A's and the Houston Astros. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public announcer Mike Carlucci. Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands, always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Justin Verlander will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do we hear, HR?
Well, Matt, we're watching a guy who's the reigning champion of the Cy Young and the American winner. That speaks volumes to his stuff and how he gets himself ready for games. He's always prepared. Lineups are afraid of him. And regardless if he's having a good outing or not, the stuff carries. So I want to see him have a good outing today. Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift.
Edwin Encarnacion now head-to-head against Chris Archer. 14 hits in 67 tries. He's also hit 5 out of the park against him, so keep your eyes on this matchup. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Drilled right back up the middle, but the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He takes the turn and heads for second, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Into the box now, Robinson Cano. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 0-2 delivery got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Striding in once again, Edwin Encarnacion. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone into the deck seats in center. His first homer here in the series, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Weakly hit towards first.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy.
Ready for another chance? Eric Ibar, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit to short. There's Segura. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while. Score 4 times. Digging in and looking for more, Edwin Encarnacion. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Peterson ranging back at the track. He jumps and brings it in. 2 away after a great play. Offense apparently. Digging in to try it again, Brett Gardner. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. 0-1 count and the pitch. Right side. Fielded by Encarnacion. And he is in there.
Got the go-ahead run at third base. We got
ready. Out to short for Segura. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Edwin Encarnacion will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him line towards center field. Peterson is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about it. Here's Mark Reynolds as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded to third. Villanueva is right there. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason. MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Oakland A's. Now to the plate, David Lustig. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. And Cano will put this one away for out number 2. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Peterson going back on it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Eric Ibar. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Liner toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. The runner scores from second. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Jose Bautista. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Villanueva rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it a 5-1 contest. Ready for another chance? Edwin Encarnacion. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1. Digging in and looking for more, Jock Peterson. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Bautista. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a bat.
Ready once again, Jose Bautista. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. It's up onto the train tracks and out of here. A solo home run that time off the bat of Jose Bautista is out. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Has a look, now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Bautista has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Oak. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Lustig. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Here's Jock Peterson now. Now, 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game. Ball hit out towards Cano at second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Slow roller back to the mound. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Matt Barnes gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Hard hit ball to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Bullet back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Edwin Encarnacion now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Peterson. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Peterson racing back. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Robinson Cano, a solo home run. His first homer so far in the series, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Carlos Torres takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Here's Melky Cabrera. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Swing and a line drive. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Here's the 0-1. Shot back up the middle. Peterson is there, 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Here comes the first pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. His first homer here in the series as they grab an 8-7 lead in this seesaw game.
Not very often you need 4 home runs to take the lead, but that's the situation we have here. I guess if you live by the long ball, you die by the long ball. Well, they're living good right now. We'll see how long that lasts.
Standing in now, Victor Villanueva. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
That's going to go down as a no-doubt base hit, but what an effort by the outfielder. That ball just nicked off his glove. Now, it's a good thing, on the other hand, it didn't go any further because he could have advanced a long ways on that play.
Gene Segura standing in. Takes this the other way to right. Lustig is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. All told. At the plate, Maikel Franco. His career numbers in this matchup. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Another one sent foul. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. And this is pulled in out there by Cabrera for the first out. Digging in once again, Pedro Alvarez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Very weakly on the ground. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Ellsbury is under it, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch, and that's the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Mark Reynolds. He singled his last time up. Reynolds swings, but this is a routine ground ball at short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. Hunter Strickland is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Standing in, Jose Bautista. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. He takes the turn and heads for second, and now this is bobbled out in center. Around second now and headed for third, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Edwin Encarnacion now, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Pause, now the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Robinson Cano. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Sliced hard down the left field line, and that's a fair ball heading for the scoreboard near the Crawford boxes. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second, and he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. Here's Milk. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but this is going to get foul. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to left, and Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle, and they'll run him down and tag him for the out. In now, Salvador Perez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-1 on its way. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one high and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. His first homer so far in the series as they open up a 4-run lead.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Hard liner to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will... Here's Brett Gardner now. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's falling up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth. Here's Eric Ibar now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped down the line. Villanueva moving to his right. A scoop by Encarnacion, and he holds on. A nice play at first base to record the out. Ready for another shot now. Wilson Contreras. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Way late on the fastball for strike one. And this is going to be a foul ball. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he gets strike three called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Hey, and if you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the seventh inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. Gene Segura standing, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Hard liner toward short. Gene Segura. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Trying to hang a 0 here. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. That gets down, and the inning will continue. 1 run is scored. And the second run
that remained was whether 2 or 3 runs were going to score. They held the runner at third, but that's a timely 2-run double.
Swing and a looper to left. Here comes Gardner. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Here's Mark Reynolds. Grounded back up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw won't get him.
Well, that's one of those unusual plays right there. Great hustle by the runner going to second base. You just picked up your teammate a base hit. They couldn't get the throw to second base in time. Therefore, he gets a hit.
On the ground to short. This could be throw over to third here, and they get the force for the second out. Throw across to first won't be in time, so he's aboard on the fielder's choice. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Gene Segura. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and it's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop, and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a hard liner toward short, and this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. Villanueva rounds the corner and is headed home, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Bautista. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And a swing and a miss, and the dangerous Bautista is set down on strikes for the first out. Digging in once again, Edwin Encarnacion. In his career versus this pitcher, 2 for 9. Hit out towards second. Dozier gets to it. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit to short. There's Segura. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took. Here's Jock Peterson now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runner goes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs enough.
Ready once again, Gene Segura. Already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Ready with another 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Ready with the 0-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Another 0-2 home. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Here's the 0-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Peterson, and they have taken the lead. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His 2nd home run of the series as they jump ahead by 3.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Carlos Torres comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Edwin Encarnacion now. Oh, and a big swing by Encarnacion as this is sent out to deep left field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another Sammy Solis comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Here's Robbie Cano now, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Here's Melky Cabrera. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lustig going back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. And he's safe. Striding in once again, Salvador Perez. 4 runs already across and a chance to make it 5 right here. He's set. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. Alvarez is right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. Here's Mike Napoli now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And this will be a base hit now for Napoli.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop, because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they were going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gardner going back. He gets there to make the catch, and that. Ready for another shot now. Eric Ibar. Lifetime against this pitcher. 1 for 3. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Tell you what, Matt, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish. Did you see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Villanueva is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Ready for another chance? Wilson Contreras. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Oh, good curveball that time, as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, David Lustig. Ready to deliver. Here's the first. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out. Ball on the edge of the strike zone, and he was able.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the. Robbie Ross has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Ready now, Mike Napoli. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Comes set with the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lustig racing back, still going back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Stepping in now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, it ain't my fault.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Line drive to center field. Peterson is right there, one down. So striding in, Victor Villanueva. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. From the stretch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball, he was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Gene Segura standing in, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. Villanueva rounds third and is digging for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He's been hot in this one. 4 hits, including a homer and a double. Rips this one to first, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. Digging in, David Lustig. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Here's Jock Peterson now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Brian Dozier. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Fastball right back to the mound. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros are going to take home field advantage right back. They win game 3 to go up 2-1 as this one is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
Plenty of offense here in this one as we give you one final look at the line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the There's a look at a capacity crowd that's been anxiously awaiting the start of this one. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Now here's a look at the what we'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. Striding in once again, Mike Napoli. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Well, that's what you want right there. Late in the game, leadoff single. Now, they still got some work to do. You got the tying run on the on-deck circle, but they've got a shot now.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, he went up there with the game plan looking for one specific pitch, and he got it. He hit it hard. When a guy hits a ball that hard, you know he was looking for it.
Hunter Strickland is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Jason Worth will come on now and pinch run here. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lustig ranging back, and they have taken the lead.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Edwin Encarnacion now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. For second is Encarnacion. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. Cano waits on the first pitch. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Encarnacion rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they'll add one more to the total as the score moves to 7-4 now. Carlos Torres takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Melky Cabrera will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Back goes Peterson, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider.
And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number. We'll move ahead in this one and pick up the action in the bottom of inning number 9. Ready for another chance? Maikel Franco. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a game 5. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Ready once again, Pedro Alvarez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. One out, nobody on. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Here's Mark Reynolds. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. In there, and it's 0-1. Head-to-head history against Jonathan Broxton, 5 for 10. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great.
And start the celebration. The Astros are off to the ALCS.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the ALCS. And
you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered with runners in scoring position a couple of times in this one. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was obviously a huge factor in them claiming the victory here.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the AL Division Series.